like this tier list is not going to be based on the games itself, how good they are. It's more just my editing job in these videos of what's going to be the best, what's going to make these videos, I think. So yeah, so some of the intros I've made for my phone call videos are going to be really good, but unfortunately, my first one, really bad, in terms of editing. And definitely, look, it was my first go. Look, it's not even my worst one. I'm not even going to say it's my worst one, because here's the thing, I think what I've got in this video, I actually still really like. I actually still like how I've definitely, like, the decisions I've made to edit things, definitely, like, some of the jump scares are really great. Some things some things randomly just happened. Like, whether or not, I know a specific moment where Golden Sonic showed up when the word golden was said in the phone call, which was unbelievable timing. So some things just happened that was just crazy timing. But I think the biggest problem with this is the audio is really off. Unfortunately, I recorded the audio for this, because I didn't know how to screen capture that well back in the day, and so the first game and the second game both have really bad audio, because I used basically the microphone I'm using now to capture my game audio. So I just cranked the PC up and just put my mic on, and then boom, that was how I was doing it. But then I realized I can just screen capture, and the audio is also, like, game audio also saves in that. So therefore, yeah, half of the video doesn't, the audio, like, all of a sudden, like, the audio difference all of a sudden goes from, like, really soft to all of a sudden, boom, it's so loud. So yeah, it's kind of funny. So yeah, but honestly, not my worst. I'm gonna rank this about a high C tier of a video. Even though it's still, like, even with the fact it's got bad audio and still everything, this has still got 140,000 views. This video, it's still incredible how, like, insane that is. By the way, like, the fact of the matter is, I think this is as outdated as it can get for my channel, especially with how my editing. So yeah, and the fact it's my second most popular phone call video. I guess that has to do with the games itself, of course. Five Sonic it's a super popular series. I can't deny that. So yeah. So of course, choosing to do a phone call video on this series was massive for my channel. It really was. So yeah. And besides, good memes, I suppose. Alright, so for those who thought my Five Nights at Warriors video was second, no. Hot Goes was actually second. And that's because I knew I had to do it. I had to do it. It was always going to be done, because the way the phone messages work in that game is it's multiple paths you can take. So on a night, there's 3 phone calls per night, and so there's the main phone call, and then there's part 2 of a phone call where you have to choose 3 options. So yeah, there's 3 phone calls per night virtually, and that makes 15 possible routes you can take with the phone calls. So yeah, that was really cool to do. And a lot of people commented, "Oh, thank you so much for doing this. That way I don't have to actually," because, you know, having to do it yourself. Go check out every single possible option in this game, and every single, like, route you can take. It is a bit tedious. So yeah. I'm really happy with this one. I think I didn't do too much crazy stuff with the editing. So therefore, I'm probably just going to make it a high B tier. Again, one of the early ones, I'm not surprised that it's so... What the heck? Okay, my Word document's definitely having a hard time right now. Okay, there we go. But yeah, definitely high B tier. Definitely. It's just, like, I didn't do too much of the editing. I basically just literally recorded all the phone calls, put them in. I didn't touch the game at all. So yeah, maybe low B tier because of the fact I didn't put much effort into this video at all. But regardless, I think the effort itself of just making sure I get every option into a video was fine. Oh yeah, and also issue with this video, maybe I should make this even lower. like lower, like mid-C tier, because here's the thing. Oh no, I'll keep it high because, you know, it is 5 videos in one. I think definitely the effort I put into FNAS 4, this phone call video was good with the text, so I'm gonna leave that. Even though there's no intro here, I had no idea who you played as in each game at the time of doing it, so therefore that got me in trouble with the comments because I didn't know. But yeah, I think this was the use of the introduction to putting in text for the person you play as. That was where I started doing that, and then it worked even better if I was worse. Let's speak of the devil. Here he is. Alright, well, I'm gonna put this. I'll put this at A, automatically, just because, look, as much as it probably deserves, I put it at a low A, just because, again, it's early on, and it was not really, like, again, didn't do anything fancy with the intros. I pretty much, did the same thing as Five Sonics, which is like, okay, we're done with that game, let's move on to the next game. In text. That was mostly what it was. So, yeah, but I think definitely, my editing for Five Nights at Warriors 4 was incredible. What I decided to do for that one, that was probably the most fun I've had editing in this video, so that was great. I think just the editing of Five Nights at Warriors 3, and definitely, I think definitely the text, or the, basically giving the character you play as, some kind of speech. Like again, Pop Goes introduced that, but here it introduced it even to probably the best I've done it. Nearly, honestly, up there with the best I've done it. With giving like random subtitles to the person you play as. Even though the person the guy you're playing as never speaks, but I added text to make it like basically sort of imagine what he or she would be thinking at the time, I guess. So yeah, if you can get your head around that, but you know, if you watch the videos, you'll see what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, this was really, these 2 videos like the big intro to that, but yeah, and so I think I will put it at high A, just because I think definitely my yeah, definitely. Like, also, I suppose the biggest example would be Five Nights at Warriors Origins, where you're actually playing as Warrior, and so whenever I basically made everything Warrior said, he would start the sentence with Warrior. Warrior like this. Warrior think you're a good man. Warrior like this man. Warrior will go get the salt. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, I think that was just funny. Alright, Five Nights at Candies. Right, I don't even know where to put this. Jeez, like, this is going to be really hard. Because I actually really liked what I did with for my first comparison video. This is up there. I think I'm going to definitely put it in A. Because I honestly did very well with how I did it. I was super impressed. I think because of the fact I actually showed off every cutscene at the end of every night, but I actually did a side-by-side comparison of the cutscenes for the remastered and the original, and I think that works so well, and I wish I'd done that for other comparisons videos, but oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, definitely a brilliant idea at the time. I love both of these games to pieces, definitely, and I was happy I showed off my 20 mode wins to both of these games as well, show off my reactions, so that was kind of funny, just to show off those really old videos again. Yeah, not much really more to say, apart from, you know, the text-to-speech is fine, subtitles were fine, so yeah, anyway. Moving on, I think just the best thing about this was just the cutscenes, just a side-by-side comparison. I think that was just the greatest thing about that. Alright, Five Nights at Freddy's 6. Oh dear, okay, well, really, and we're gonna need more room here. Well, not an A tier, definitely not. I actually would put it below Pop Goes, based on editing. Even though it was good, it was great, I'm not gonna lie, it unfortunately still hasn't got 1,000 views. This video has still not got 1,000 views. And I think just because, look, everyone's done videos on Five Nights at Freddy's 6. So let's be real. It's not. I knew that from the start, that like my video would hardly get any notice because, you know, you type Five Nights at Freddy's 6, you get so many options. Probably only people like. Probably the fact that it's almost got 1,000 views is lucky for me, because it's probably just the amount of people who have actually checked out the playlist of the phone call videos. So yeah, if anything, yeah, I think what the problem with this video was explaining how to get all the endings was poorly done. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do a great, because I just tried to use text, but I think I went for way too fast to even get really my message across. So yeah. Oh well, at least the phone calls were good, or the tapes, I guess. They're not even, yes, it's all tape messages, but no, they were good. Showing off all the cutscenes was good, and so yeah. But outside of that, my effort to explain all the endings was not good. So yeah, low B tier. Mainly, I suppose it's being biased. I think I probably will put it a high C, because yeah. I'm biased. This is my favourite Five Nights at Freddy's game, so I don't want to be biased. I don't want to be biased at all, so yeah. Whether not even put it above, actually, you know what? Yeah, so stop moving around. Yeah, alright, anyway. 1 out of Flumpties! Oh my goodness, alright, well, that's nearly gotta be S tier. What is this? My third favourite video on the entire channel, but honestly, and just for good reason, this is a very entertaining video. Even though there's only 3 phone calls, 1 for each game. That's it. There's nothing. Like, it's all phone calls, sure, but I also did like. It's showing off all the phone calls and showing myself beating all the 20 modes. That was what it was. So whether or not you even call it a phone call video, technically not, because I had gameplay of myself in there. This was the one Gabe did not have in the phone call playlist. So I think if you could put it in, Gabe, that'd be great, because, and I know you'll be watching this, because it is my third favorite video on the channel. I love it so much. I love my commentary. I love the editing I did for the text on all 3 phone calls was great. And just my editing in general was great. So yeah, low S tier. The fact it's not a phone call video is a bit silly, because, you know, it is more just beating all the 20 modes on all the Five Nights at Freddy's games. Or being all the hard-boiled modes, I guess. But whatever. I did show off all the phone calls as well in that video, so I guess I'll put it up there, but yeah. Well, it actually sucks. It sucks because this is actually my 4th favourite video on my channel, and according to my 1,000 subscriber special, and I put it this low. I think just because my editing was bad, even though it was a great idea at the time. I just love this game so much. I think that's why. But again, I'm not allowed to be biased about. I'm not being biased about my my personal favourites. This is my personal favourite. It's just, you know, and so is this. I mean, look, both of these are my personal favourites, of course. But I just yeah, I think just editing wise. Again, this is basically editing job tier list in a way. Alright, next, unfortunately, we have one of my least favourites, unfortunately. Yeah, definitely bottom C tier, this. It's really not great. Just because, look, here's the thing. I completely stuffed this up. It's still a good video, don't get me wrong. Showing off all Dr. Golden's questions, and the fact you actually have to beat Maniac, you have to beat everyone on 50 3 times in order to hear it. I completely stuffed this up because there is one question where you actually have to ask him, which actually can be asked to him 10 times, but I didn't know that. And so I only asked it once in this video, and that was it. So unfortunately I asked him every question except that one 10 times. That's it. Because I didn't know you could even ask it 10 times. I had no idea. So, and I was not beating, and I did not feel like beating Maniac Mania again, I did not feel like beating everyone on 50 again just to redo it. Like, seriously, I already beat it 3 times. I was not doing it a 4th time. So, yeah, that was just like, no. So, yeah, unfortunately, it is not all questions, even though it's all 26 questions I clicked on, but not every response from him I got. So, if that makes any sense. So, yeah. Alright, now we're getting into the real good one now. Okay, right. This is probably my best one on the channel. It's up there. Definitely with editing wise, because this is where I actually started. Well, this is where I started making intros for my phone call videos. Making really solid intros for them. Like my intro here was just the cutscene you get at 20 mode, but I think the music I added for it was a big highlight. Definitely, and this has almost got to 100,000 views, so guys, I would please, let's push it to 100,000 views. If you're watching this video, go click on that video, go click on this video as many times as possible to push it to 100,000, please. Anyway, thank you. Because we're almost there, and I will react to the comment section on this video as well next year, which will be great. But yeah, I think the fact this is where I started my chapter. I don't even know what to call it. Just opposed to chapter sequences where to introduce each game, I would actually just have a like sort of book like, or I don't know, like turn the page kind of animation. And yeah, we're into chapter 1 of this story. So basically this is where I started, like the story kind of narratives. I basically turned this is where I started making these big phone calls. I really, like for the ones that have multiple games in it, I made sure I studied the lore of each game and made sure I basically put the phone calls in order that is sort of most easier to tell the story. With this game, I suppose it didn't matter because all of these, because I think the games are in order anyway. I'm pretty sure in timeline order it does go 5 Wars 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, this is definitely up there, my best one. I actually think this one better actually. So I'm actually gonna put this like mid S tier. But this is where I started to, yeah, make sure I tell this. Like, for those people who haven't heard of these games, you'll get. I made sure if someone's visiting my channel doesn't actually know of any of some of these games, this is where I started to make sure I tell consistent story. Yeah. Explain the lore as best as possible through the phone calls. That's basically what I'm trying to do. Anyway. Okay. Well, here's the other one I really... Okay, this is by far... I think this is going to be the best one I have. Is Jolly's. Jolly's is... Like, by far... Like, I chose to... Well, I chose to put the games in an order that I thought was correct. Because I tried as much to study as much lore in the game as possible. Unfortunately, I think Jolly 1 takes place at the very end of the timeline, but I did put it in the middle because I knew Jolly's 2s came first. That was very obvious. But yeah, I think definitely this is my best editing job on any phone call video I've done. Up there, it's very up there. I cannot even express that enough. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say. I don't really have much to say on it. I think also, I think this is the first time I actually put my own voice into the game, into a phone call video, because the opening cutscene I had was my voice. Oh, also I was using my voice to narrate the. I don't know who you play as in this game. I completely forgot, but. Yeah, but for all the 8-bit minigames, this is I used my own voice to narrate them. Yeah, so yeah. So I did show off all the 8-bit cutscenes in that game as well, in all 3 games, which is kind of cool. Alright, switching time. Pretty boring one, to be honest. I will probably put it in B. I forgot even what I did for the intro. Oh, that's right. I did the I don't know what it's the Undertale song, I think. That song. I know that was a good idea. Oh yeah, that's right. I did put my own voice at the start because I'm like, oh, that's right, because I just did Jolly's, and therefore I pretended to be the dude from Jolly and put him into this game, sort of to introduce the game. Yeah, so that was sort of kind of fun. Like the guy from Jolly 3.5 actually. Yeah, I put him into here. That was kind of cool idea. So yeah, definitely more. I've got ahead of Pop Goes because Pop Goes I didn't even make an intro, but yeah. And also I think I was happy that I ranked all the rooms in the game based on my own what I thought was the best room, the worst room to the best room, and that's how I showed. That's the order in which I showed the phone calls from worst to best. So that was also cool because you can do all the rooms in any order you want. So that was sort of trying to figure out what order to do them in. Oh, right, now who remembers this? Happy show. Oh dear. Oh man. Alright, well that's definitely going to go in the bottom as well. Like, there's no way I keep that at the top. Like, I'm sorry, it just will not happen. Yeah, that's about where it deserves to be. Like, it is my least, I think it's my least viewed phone call video of them all, honestly. That or these two, most of these two I think are very lowly viewed. Yes, the same as I am with views, but whatever. I'm putting this one at the bottom because I actually stuffed this up. This one, look, as much as the editing was okay, it's just I couldn't quite. It was the most annoyingest video. I remember that because I just didn't. Because both the tape girl and the actual dude who does the phone calls had pretty strong accents, and I really struggled to actually do the subtitles. So I think I even said it in my description of this video. Please put subtitles in the actual game once it's released. So I don't even know if the game's actually finished still. Whether or not the developer even continued on this work on this game, I don't know. But yeah, this was only a 2-night demo. It was what it was. It wasn't very. It's not very exciting. I wouldn't really recommend watching it unless you're really curious to know what it was. But yeah, I just wanted to do a small like this is sort of Christmas. This is sort of like the video. The game kind of felt Christmas themed with all the lights and. I don't know, I just felt like this is sort of a Christmas themed video, so I did this for a Christmas video, for Five Nights at Freddy's Christmas video. That was what I did. So yeah, whatever, it was only 2 nights. I thought, okay, I'll play the game, edit the subtitles, and boom, Bob's your uncle. Unfortunately the subtitles took too long. Sony Club, oh, no, that was an interesting one. Probably B tier. I don't really have much opinion on this. This is just a meh video. Really. Like, I don't remember doing really that much on this video at all. Like, I had a decent intro for it. But yeah, I don't remember much at all. Still put it ahead of Pop Goes, of course, but yeah. But I think what was cool about this game was that there was a different voice actor for every night, so you have someone different call you every night, which I think, yeah, definitely choosing what text to use to match the person's voice is kind of cool. But other than that, that's about all I did. So yeah. So B tier, man, not bad, not good. In the middle. Alright, Five Nights at Sonic's Reimagined. Oh my goodness. Okay, well I think low A tier for this one. In fact, there was 3 games. I enjoyed my editing for this. I think I put my own voice in a couple of times for this one, and definitely some of the just the funny things I did here was just cool. Definitely doing knock it's knuckles a lot. So yeah, I enjoyed this one. But it was just okay. I think I would put it low A tier. I don't remember it being too crazy, unfortunately. It was only 2.5 games virtually, because I think that Night 3 was just, third one was just a demo. Which I don't know if that's actually out by now. This video is a year old, so I would think Reimagined 3 was out nearly, but oh, we will see about that. Oh, those Nights at Warriors, oh my god. Okay, well, be honest, sheebas, I mean, oh, yeah, I think that's nearly going to be above, actually, Five Nights at Warriors, to be honest, yeah. I'm going to put it high, I'm going to put this really high A tier. Because I think, yeah, the phone calls were just average. I think my intro was decent. I don't remember what the intro was, but I think, oh yeah, that's right, because I just did spook I just did a distorted, my voice distorted, just to pretend to be Warrior, and then have Link wake up from a dream. That was basically what it was, but yeah, apart from that, yeah, I don't remember doing too much crazy things with the phone calls, even though some of the phone calls were cool, I'm not gonna lie. I remember there for the closet, the one with the closet where I did a Monsters Inc. reference or something, that was kind of funny. And my text-to-speech was cool. But I think my highlight was like, you play all the normal rooms, and then you have a Five Nights, you have epilogue mode, I think, epilogue mode, and my intro to epilogue mode was fantastic. Oh my gosh, I think, actually, you know, making up a story of why Link would go back to the mansion after he escaped after the normal mode, was absolutely fantastic. I won't ever lie, and I think just showing off Night 5 of epilogue mode as well was kind of cool, even though it was really fast, but yeah. And then showing off all the boss battles at the end was also amazing. So yeah, again, amazing video. I probably nearly have to put this one above. I think I might even put this one above 100 Flumpties. Sorry, you're getting put to A tier, unfortunately, Flumpties. But this is definitely, yeah, massive. I was thinking massive. Oh my god. Oh, don't know where to put SpongeBob, to be honest. SpongeBob's Krusty Krab, guys. Seriously, Krusty Krab was like, I think because using Candy Cadet as me intro and just using him to tell the story throughout the whole game, all 3 games, was a brilliant idea. Oh my gosh, that was a brilliant idea. And it came out really well. It really did. It came out super well. So yeah, using Candy Cadet to explain everything was great. I honestly don't know where to put this. I probably will increase my S tier, to be honest. I might do that. I might increase my S tier for a little bit. No, if I'd have sorted that out. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, SpongeBob, that's right. Yeah, I think definitely the idea of Candy Cadet has to make this nearly S tier. I mean, gosh, I don't even... It has to be up there. Gosh, it is really hard because I don't know what was better. Yeah, no, never mind. Storytelling with Candy Cadet was better than storytelling with this. And besides, our Pokemon videos weren't even that great there. Yeah, definitely SpongeBob is no doubt on that level of good. Alright. Oh, an AGK Studio. Alright, well, to be fair... Yeah, I think the effort I put into I put so much effort into this video, and it was probably I think this was definitely one of the longest video call videos it took to make. Just because I had to order, like, the phone call videos were very long. B, they were actually hard for me to, especially the first game, because it was literally all text to speech, virtually, like, kind of talking. It was very hard for me to translate the subtitles, make subtitles for, because I couldn't understand what the phone call person was saying. Also, yeah, also for those, yeah, I do know AGK Studio 4 is actually now released. So yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be slightly outdated now because I've only got I only did 2 phone calls from AGK Studio 4, but whatever. We all like the fact. I think what was really fun about this one was trying to rearrange all the cutscenes, because all the cutscenes from sort of come from different games. So the cutscenes that are in AGK Studio 1 come from AGK Studio 4, and then basically tell the events of 4, and then I think the cutscenes from 3 tell the story of 2, and so on. And so you're trying to rearrange all the cutscenes so that way the story made sense. Was also kind of fun. And also I like the intro of just always do your best, do your best. Oh, and also the credit sequence I had, actually, probably yes, has the best credit sequence of any of my phone call videos. It definitely is. It's up there. So yeah, I don't know. I want to put this. I honestly, I would put it above SpongeBob, definitely. So yeah, I think this is definitely my best 5 so far. And then of course, last but not least, well actually last but least, because this is a pathetic video. This was. I think I actually knew I had to put this one as last. Oh, not last. I won't put it as last because honestly, I won't do that. I won't be that mean to it. But I won't be that mean to it. But I'm going to be very harsh with this one. Oh shoot, this isn't. Come on. There we go. I don't put this as not last. Maybe. Like, I don't even remember what the intro was. What was the intro of this game? This video? I don't even remember. Oh, I don't remember. This is the last video I made, and I don't remember the intro I made for it. It's so funny. Yeah, I don't remember. It's fine. I think just because I didn't like the only thing I did for this video was just show off sort of play all the phone call videos. I didn't even all the phone calls. I didn't even put any cutscenes into this. I didn't really do anything to. Did I even make an intro? Maybe I didn't make an intro at all. I might have just literally just slapped on "Welcome to the original West Remaster video of this game." That's it. I might have just done that and then just got into the phone calls, and that's it. This is probably the most laziest phone call video I've done for a long time, and unfortunately, I'd hate to say it. I probably put more effort in Happy Show than this, so yeah. So I think this is my second worst phone call video of them all. In terms of editing, it's still good. It still does its job. Of course, it shows the original phone calls and then the remaster. So but yeah, it's a bit weird. I'm hoping that when I do, and if I do any more of these for Five Nights at Warriors 2 Deluxe or so on, I'm hoping to put more effort in them. Anyway, so that's the list. So obviously, watch Jolly's. Watch this one. No, these 5 are my best ones, no doubt. Decently recent. The fact that Jolly's is the best, and I think that's the old. No, that's not the oldest of this. This is the oldest of all these, but this is up there. Where, yeah, these. I mean, 2022 was a great year. I mean, I made these 2 in the same year, so yeah. But yeah, 2022 was a massive. Was a great year. I mean, I made that one, that one. Switched in Time. I don't think I made any of these in 2022, so maybe I made that one actually. Oh, that's right. I know I did. Actually, I like how my worst phone call video and my best phone call video were like released right next to each other. Not joking. I think this video and this video were 6 days apart. So it's so funny how that's actually a thing. But anyway. Okay, well that is all for today, guys. So I thank you so much for watching. Hope you hope you can definitely check out at least these ones. You can ignore these ones. That is fine. Well, you probably won't. You probably will have watched. I'm assuming you probably would have watched this one as well. I mean, this is 140,000 views. So as much as it's my like least favorite in terms of editing job, because of how outdated it is. Yeah, I'm expecting most people will still watch it. So whatever. Alright. Alright guys, I'd like to wish you a happy, Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas and Merry New Year. That's what I was about to say. But anyway, Merry Christmas and happy 2025 to you all. And hopefully, hopefully I can get more phone call videos out. Because I literally only got 2 out this year. Which is pretty pathetic. Given, I didn't even do really any. I did one small one which I put no effort into, and then, well, at least this one I put a lot of effort into, so that was great. So I think this one definitely made the year, I guess. But yeah, I'm hoping to get way more out. Hoping I'll do another. Hopefully we can get 3 or 4 out next year for phone calls. But yeah, definitely keep an eye on that. I'll definitely try and get final shows at Warriors done as soon as possible, and then we can move on to something else. So yeah, I think it's just going to take me longer to do phone call videos in general, just because, like every Five Nights at Freddy's fan game I have played, I've now covered. I haven't. So anything now, guys, you suggest to me, I don't think I'll have played or have covered anymore. So yeah, and you know, playing a game blind is not something I enjoy, and also not something I'm good at. So yeah, so that's why you have to be really patient with me from now on with phone call videos, because yeah, I won't even have played really many before going forward. So yeah. Okay. See you all in the new year. Bye.